Today we're going to start off the day with 12-kilometer eggs. Number one is a Varoom. Unfortunately, because of the new phone layout, it's actually kind of harder to start these recordings without accidentally starting them. And what I mean by that is the eggs, obviously. But anyways, number 4 here is another Slandit. Come on, let's get that shiny female. 4 out of 12 here. This one is another Totodile. How about this one? Another Slandit. Okay, there's a lot of these. Always good seeing them, but this is Varoom. I believe this is number 7, unless I've miscounted. It's another Slandit, okay. Ocho is a Pancham. Number 9 is another Slandit. Good lord, there's a lot of these. 10 is a Vullaby. Should only have 2 left. Let's see what happens. This one is another Slandit. Oh my goodness. All right, well, clearly I was off, but that's perfectly fine. Let's take a look at these IVs and see what we got here. Oh, we got a female Slandit. That's awesome. Let's just keep going though. And it's looking like a lot of... No, wait. Oh, I thought that was the floor for a second. But anyways, a lot of males, but a good female here. So we got 2 female Slandits. That's not bad. But sadly, none of them were shiny. But oh well, it is what it is. Speaking of getting 12-kilometer eggs though, this happened yesterday. Hello people of the future, JT the past here, and look what I just got from my balloon. I got a Shiny Shadow Cyndaquil, but it's a 359. That's the best weather boosted one I've ever seen, so here's hoping it's really good. Worst comes to worst, it's still the second one we needed to help with that set, and it's a guaranteed catch because, you know, since it's a shiny, it's good, but here's hoping that it's really good. Well, let's see what happens. It is, oh my goodness, a 15, 12, 15, literally 1 point away from being a purifiable Shundo, of freaking course, but you know what, I'll still take it. That's an amazing shiny shadow. And here's hoping we can get a few more of these things, but we're running out of time, but I'm very, very happy with this. Welcome back, everybody. So yeah, we got a shiny shadow Cyndaquil, and it's a really good one, so I'm very happy about that. But now we're at Lake Lily, close to Estes Park. We've decided to drive back, and look what I found in the wild here, a wild Arctibax. Now, the signal here is very rough, so we'll see if we can even catch this thing, but that's really cool to see it. But as you can see, it's a bit of a pain. I should have tried fast catching it for you, but there's nothing else here, really. But I can't even hit the back button, so I'm probably gonna have to reload the game, and fingers crossed we did catch it. But anyways, another reason why I was doing a little pit stop here is because there's a bathroom, and I need to use that. So while I use that, I'm gonna take you guys back in time yet again, because we got something else really cool. Hey everybody, sorry about that. I don't really know what happened there. But look what we just got, a Shiny Shadow Totodile. This is literally just a couple minutes past that one Cyndaquil. Now, admittedly, this one is not nearly as good as the Cyndaquil we just got, but it doesn't matter. This is the second one we needed, which means we only need 1 more of each of them and we're done. And that feels really good to say. Here's hoping we don't get skunked from this point on, but I am very, very happy right now. But just for fun, I will show it to you. It's not the best, but hey, we got it in Denver. Welcome back again, and yeah, we got a Shiny Shadow Totodile, and that was technically back-to-back with the Cyndaquil, which is really cool. But something I didn't record because it was like 1 a.m. is this. I actually got another Shiny Shadow Totodile while from a balloon. So we're done with the Shiny Shadow Totodile line, which means we only need 1 more Chikorita and 1 more Cyndaquil, even though technically, potentially 2 Cyndaquils just because of the Hisuian evolution. But honestly, I'd be happy if I just get 1 more of each of them to say I've finished the sets. And as you can see in Estes Park, we do have a couple of them, so I'm gonna see what happens. Obviously, if they're Sierra, we're not gonna do it. But if they aren't Sierra, then hallelujah, we're definitely going to do it. But I do need to get 2 more eggs before I can start spinning, because I do want to get more Psyduck quests. Well, believe it or not, the one all the way over there on the right, that one unfortunately was Sierra, but thankfully there is a cliff here next to a Sierra. Hopefully there's not too many of those here, because we don't need to do Sierra anymore. And here's that cliff. Oh man, come on cliff, we just need 1 more. Well, I hate to say it, but Sierra took over Estes Park. Literally, there was 1 cliff, and all the rest of these, minus the 2 next to each other, were Sierra, so fantastic. There's 1 all the way over there, but I can't quite make it over there, unfortunately. Not a big deal. I've got the daily going at least, so maybe something will come from that, but geez, I cannot believe that happened that way. Luckily, my balloon came in. We have Arlo. Come on, Arlo, please. Nope, not with this one. 312. On the upside, we can spin now. And in the little bit that I was able to spin, we did get a single duck quest. It isn't blue, and it's not the hundo. All right. We're no longer in Rocky Mountain National Park, though we had a great time in there. Saw even more elk, went on some great hikes around Bear Lake and a few other spots. And I really do love that place, but now we're on Flagstaff Mountain, I believe it's what it's called. It's just outside of Boulder. Look what I just found right here, a wild Dracoloak. I don't think I've ever seen one of those before until just now, but definitely very cool to see it, and here's hoping it's good. If we can catch it, there we go, excellent. At a spot that's supposed to have a great view in just a second. Once we catch this, we'll take a look at that view. And here it is PvP maybe, we'll hold on to it. It's a really nice view up here, very bright, but very nice. But check this out, there's actually quite a few spawns here. I've already checked all of the ducks, unfortunately not one of them wanted to be shiny, but it's cool to see such a built built up area. I didn't even see you. But yeah, there's a Tauros here that I've already clicked on, but we'll do it again. Not green, sadly. Man, this mountain biome really does fit for where we are. As you can see, like, there are tons of trees around me here, so it's just very fitting. Minus the fact that I'm on a rock, but you know, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna probably be heading into Denver somewhat soonish, but this was a nice little pit stop. I don't know if I like this mountain anymore. Why is there a naked Psyduck? Ridiculous. Speaking of Psyduck though, as you can see, we have the Pokemon Concierge bonus time research, and how you get your hands on this is you have to go to the Pokemon Go web store, log in on your account, and go to the code redemption and put in the word Pokemon Concierge, and make sure it's one word, no spaces at all. I don't think capitalization matters, but once you put that in, you'll get this quest. And what we had to do was walk 3 kilometers. We also had to catch, I think it was 30 Pokemon, then we had to spend 10 Pokestops or gems. So with that being said, we're done here. We can claim everything, even though it's a little rough here in signal-wise, but once we claim this, we do get a Psyduck, and it does have a guaranteed background. So it's not blue, and it's a 463. Dang, I was really hoping that this thing would be the shiny. It is what it is. I'm sure we'll get one eventually, but man, this thing does not like me when it comes down to the background shiny. We're in downtown Denver now, and as you can see, I got another blue duck. This one is specifically from research. It's a 450, so it's 24 off the hundo, but you never know. Could get lucky with the background at least. But now that we caught the thing, it doesn't have the background. At least we got it, but let's keep going. Also hunting a lot of leaders. In fact, there's also an Arlo here, and I've done a lot of leaders since the last clip. All right, Arlo, buddy old pal chum, please just give me that shiny shadow, the last one, but it ain't it. We've got 10 12-kilometer eggs here. I do actually have 12 of them, but I didn't get around to incubating them because they were later in the day. AKA, it's been a little bit. But anyways, number 2 is Landit. Please give me that shiny. Number 3 is a Varoom. How about number 4? Another Bullaby. Not another, that's the first one, but we've gotten a few. Halfway point, we get another Salandit. Number 6, Sandile. Cool. Number 7 is another Sandile. 3 more chances. What do we get? This one, Salandit. Come on, man. Just give me the last one. Please be female. But this one is a Shroodle. This one is a Varoom. And that's everybody. Let's take a look and see what we got here. That's a male, female. That's good. Let's keep going, though. Any secret hundos in here? No. Ladies and gentlemen, look what I found. A shiny Psyduck in the wild. And this one is a 555. But you know what? No. We got to use a great ball on it. And here's hoping we get a good one here. I would love to get something amazing. But there's one. Oh, broke out immediately. That's not great. Let's try that again. Get in your home, please. There we go. Excellent curve. Uno, dos, tres. Magical. Please have a background. It would be super cool, but you don't. Okay, cool. Well, neat. I honestly can't believe this. The one I don't record in front of you has the background. Awesome. Very, very happy with it. Hopefully we can get more because what I saw from this one, it's pretty bad. It's really bad. But fingers crossed. I mean, imagine if we can get more of them. I'd love to trade them and get better ones, but I'm so glad I got the background. Welcome back yet again, and guess what? We're not in Colorado anymore. I'm back home. And let me tell you, we've had insane luck. In the airport, I got myself a shiny Palkia. It was okay. It really wasn't that amazing, but it's still an extra shiny. But then, as soon as I land here, and I know I should have recorded it in front of you guys, but my camera was packed away, I got a shiny Shadow Cyndaquil, so we're done with that set as well. Though admittedly, I kind of want to get a 4th just in case there's the Hisuian, but we can deal with that later. For now, all we need to do is fight Arlo and hope that we get that final shiny Shadow Chikorita. And speaking of which, I do have one right here, but it ain't it. All right. I will say it's kind of funny how this was the first shiny Shadow I got, and now it's the last one I need, technically. I know, again, we still have that Cyndaquil, so there's still 2 more, kinda, but if we get this one, then we'll have 3 of each. Found another Arlo. Come on, Arlo, just give me the last one, but that ain't it. 193. I'm so glad that we're just down to 1, and it feels like it's an attainable thing now. It was a rough grind, it really was, and it still kind of is, because we're not done yet, but, you know, it just feels good that we've made some progress now. Yet another Arlo. So glad I'm finding a lot of him, but not the final one. But this is one of the bigger ones I've ever seen. Arlo, buddy, old pal, oh chum. Let's get that last one. No. 190. You already know who it is, but does this one shine? No. 196. Come on, Chikorita, just one more. This Arlo is hanging out at the courthouse, so he didn't bring a shiny with him to court. Fair enough, I guess. We're gonna have to call it soon, but I am happy to say that we are finding more Arlos. But hopefully this is the last one. It's not, though. All right, 179. Not great. Well, unfortunately, we are pretty much done with the grind today. But I'm happy to say we are done with 2 shiny Shadow lines. We just need to do 1 more Chikorita, and we're officially done. But I'm also very happy with the IVs on these Cyndaquils. I mean, a 15, 12, 15 is great, but so is this one. This one wasn't bad. It was a freaking 12, 15, 14. If that 15 in defense wasn't there, this could have been a pure fightable Shundo. Yeah, very happy. Plus, we have 3 Totodiles. Most of them are bad, minus this one, and it's cool that this one's a female, and that makes it even rarer. So you know what? We're going to evolve this one all the way into Feraligatr, so we can say we're done with this set, and then we're we're going to evolve one of the Cyndaquils, but I'm still gonna wait until I get at least one more for the Typhlosion, just in case. You know, I don't know if we're ever really gonna get that anytime soon, but they've done it for Alolan Exeggutor, Galarian Weezing. Also, Cubone could turn into a Alolan Marowak, so like they've done this before. But anyways, here comes our shiny Shadow for Alligator in 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh, it's beautiful. I freaking love for Alligator. My favorite starter for sure. Totodile line is just so solid. And I also just realized that my first one ever was also a female, so that's great. Female starters are about a 1 in 8 chance, I believe. They're very rare comparatively to males, so it's cool when you get them. So that right there is the shiny Shadow Totodile line done. Now let's just turn the biggest one into a Quilava for now. Again, we're gonna wait until we get the 4th one, just in case. You never know. It could be amazing. And I don't know what I would keep, to be honest with you. Like, this one might stay as a Quilava for a while, just until the Hisuian comes out, because I'd like the Hisuian Shiny Shadow to be somewhat decent. But there we go. Shiny Shadow Quilava. 'Tis a beautiful sight. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video, and let me know in the comments down below. Have you gotten your hands on any of the Johto Shiny Shadows, and which ones have you gotten? And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right down here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.